Fake heavyweight knocked out in the first take. Chandeliers cracking on the ceiling, an empty lake. Performing a hose, armed to the toes. Madame had a dark plan. I play cards and show my hand. Nothing to hide under the sand. Mercury speed, red heat quicker. A legal mixture making me sicker. Sinister faces laughing in the mirror. Right behind my shoulder, I can see you clearer. Milton Bradley on your table. Playing war games, reading fable. Cherished moments captured in picture. On the sable table next to the liquor. Heard low, feeling sadness, strangle, get a grip. Swim with the crystal ship. Take a drink, I'm wasted and sick. Pasty skin sunken like the sun. Stunk like a skunk, feel the funk. 6-foot black door, twist the knob. Open it up and pick the odds. Hand balled in a fist, almost. You lost your breath. A million ideas, all inside of your head. Emotion never born. You lie even though you sworn. You have a shady form, I'll probably spread you like a worm. My snake can only be charmed by a gypsy. I'm a tipsy, tripping on Z. $50 a pill, not the cheap shit that gives you hell. I'm talking heaven without saying a spell. Captured the rapture in a fraction, and amateurs bash at the caption that's spoken in planet form. Diseases of the mind rot you to the core. Green to bled, black, dead. Store stopping profits with quill pens and feather hats. But not have predicted that. These raps recorded with impact, like a comet firing towards us. Swords stuck, words don't give a fuck. Say your goodbye, huddled in the darkness. I'll survive and swim with the sharks, fought all summer. Made love all winter, gloves sequin, beat sequence. Enemies retreated, back to where they came, dodging bullets like flying lead rain. Inside a vertical chamber disguised as a piece of land, buried under sediment, the design is grand. Missiles plain in black, shot from a large rack. Uneducated minds thinking rash, spreading lies and unwise. Cut ties to the outside, let you in my center, now it's never better. Hawaiian shirt, flat blunts and megahertz. Buying bitches from all over the world, brought in on cargo ships with tons of drugs and illiterate. We live like pirates but never stay dry. The shades high, the wall is 20 feet tall. You make it to the other side, then you fall. Sitting at the table, taking you to the stable. Of all the men, I am the most stable. I work the hardest, I move the fastest. Rapping plastics, no hesitation, nothing to master. Spiritual elemental factors, yellow gems, white rocks, black gold, and Zen girls. I need at least 10 pounds of the finest mounds. Green crippy, fit me, hippie sound. To make an album profound, give me an ounce each day. To God I pray, gave up and trampled by the zebra. Hallucination, regurgitation with the fever. Eating my daily ration, pellet caption. Silent TV rapping, deity overhead clapping. Surrounded by my ghouls laughing. Manic the madness, short lasting. Happens in flashes, it's not passive. Can't stop the bum rush once the tongue flush. The mind busts its load onto the mode like a nut. Staring at my reflection, it changes with perfection. Moving and swirling, the image is not stagnant. I'm a musical magnet, ripping sound through hinges. Kicking away the minges, work like mages. For days and no wages. To touch the divine, more holy than a landmine. To win the game is to chase the flame and finally burn in its glory. Relive the story, today is full of worry. Kisses enchanted, beautiful princess, gave me your fair hand, and the love we embrace lasts for days, forever to stay in this heavenly way. Scented candles made of wax of bees, and honeycombs, fragrant leaves, spices and aromas, you bring me closer, the beauty you conjure, greater than any god, and now I'm feeling odd. Champions fought with golden birds just for you to notice, and they are hopeless, long rainy nights where there's no cover, soaking wet huddles in the grass, never known but still flown. Jets as loud as a lion's roar. Overhead we see the lights, but this is our paradise. Strawberries turning purple in the night. Water pouring from the heavens above. God inside of us, magical touch. Signature left in the dust. Rap scattered but still mustered up. The poets here are song and jealousy. They linger long but worth mention me. In your subconscious, subatomic, oceanic, deep sea panic. Cinderella in the cellar. No hero never render. On a journey through the mountains, friends with fairies, and glowing fountains. Unicorn gather, rainbows forming. Another day in the morning, stars never go away. Spiraling galaxies in the bright day. I might face them with my eyes closed, chase away my foes with tight flows. Special spectral instruments timbering the soundscape shimmering. Purple yellow tinting in the ride. Sentiments sent from the love of my lifetime. Write rhymes with a message to the divine. A special moment in time. Don't breathe, don't move your mind. Release the chamber of your heart in danger. Blood will hang ya in anger to save ya. Find a major and paint ya. Pace ya, pay stubs made up, ain't what? The burning ring of fire was held by the jester. It swallowed him whole and now his wounds fester. No one was laughing, it was dark, we were all crying. Little did we know we were the ones who were dying. He was lying, he was a bad man, his plans were not nice. Now we're the sad man and he burned our children's eyes. Our horses are pale white, lame and untamed. The clouds rain 40 nights of pain. It's real hard to feel the scar and remember the pain, live with the shame. Can't move the same, broke your leg, bone splinter, so lifted, left you carried away on a stretcher. Lad, I met ya, spinning around the hemisphere, the man of the year, flying back and forth from many a tear. The connections make them never break. Count on one hand the time it takes. Ride the wave into the beyond, find yourself alone and in danger. You take the hand of a stranger. Been betrayed, not feel anger. When colossal encompassing stars engross you, fully float to Mars. Really rowing in a boat on Phobos, taking photos, getting head in the water is red. There's alien fish with a large human head. The file cabinet was filled with documents too secret to read inside the machine. Twisted journey, meet our demise from the start. Candle lit to extinguish and turn dark. Woman with scarlet lips, slender waist with the curved shape, silhouette behind a drape, and the dark plague beauty spreads to the golden age. My poker face hid tears, rage, blushing phase. Display like a stingray, spread frozen in the blue ocean, potent love potion, sent coasted like a mermaid. Serenade words explode like a grenade. Speech is sweet and full of wonder, tone is soft as thunder. Under velvet sheets, freshly washed and teeming with sleep. Huddled in a heat, fireplace crackles, crickets creak. The wizard works in the wonder shop under the floor with many jars and specimens and more. Fantasies and dreams come true from the same hemisphere. Enemies may always stay near. In the distance they embolden, awoken and sulking. Crying to the gods above, get rained down on. Chained to the deck of the boat with a note. Set it on fire and haunted as a ghost. Pirate ship in the mist, sailing oceans uncharted. Target watching a step ahead of the harvester, the harvest. Dynamite set to explode at the nearest encounter. The skies filled with ships, the mind of the author. A monster with lips all over his body. The more to eat you with, probably. She twisted her head, her eyes knew no pain. Smiling with the joy of a summer child. Riding the thunder is wild, irony is mild. Epiphany brightens the righteous. Coincidence sentiments are contagious. Sitting in the center of the stage with the flame lit. I feel the tightness around my neck. I feel freedom now on deck. I relinquish control to the soul. Feel it now in the hole. Black moon, lunar eclipse, contusion. Bruising the centrifuge, Rubik's cube, scented apprentice like flowering message. Sent to my breath, it's in majesty precious. Carrying success with horse and necklace. Turbulent vision shifted left to right slowly. Pyramid rise from the ground, hold me. Night cloud bright white in the dark sky. Glowing creatures with bright eye. Tapping and channeling. Everything going according to plan. When you're sitting in the driver's seat of your mind, release the brake. The gas is pushed till the pedal breaks. And you never lose it. The most studious student with the most clean room. Just a bed, 2 speakers soon. Just a guitar and a theater too. Most studious student with the most clean room. The most studious student with a clean room. Just a bed and 2 speakers soon. Just a guitar, just a theater too. Just a star on the lead to the moon. Collision course, no love, no divorce. I feel the torsion, I'm informing. Like colors blending in paints. Spread across my forehead, no one would press more head. Statues crying, virtue glowing like a light bulb. It might be good to know if we strike gold. And all oil rains from the clouds, the world would fold, but now we stained to gold, loud, raw immortal, yo. Whoa! Collision course, no love, no divorcing. Feel the torsion I'm forming like colors bending in paints. Spread across my forehead, my one request, more head. Statues crying, virtue glowing like a light bulb. It might be good to know if you strike gold and oil rains from the clouds. The world would fold, but now we stand to gain the loud, roaring motorboats on the ocean. Coasting Poseidon on the horizon, floating 1,000 leagues high. Don't try to elevate my mind state, you'll choke and change. I awoke with a smile on my face. I'll trade you everything for nothing. I'll trade you everything for nothing. I'll trade you everything for nothing. Soon you'll be begging for it back, cause everything is crushing. Take a little of that. Paintings from long ago in a catacomb. Future trails serve as starlight hills. Spacesuits and lace boots. Freeze-dried steak foods. Space dragons flying. Bram Stoker's Dracula playing inside my eye while I ride on a spaceship to the stars uncharted. See the life forms darting back and forth in purple sand. Swaying palm trees and waving my hands. Sleepy woman with heavy eyes lined up to get on the ride. Heavy men with bags on their backs carrying them up the ramp with straps. Clutching a keepsake when your lowest hopeless. A golden omen until your final moments. On your deathbed sinking in. A young deer playing in the field. What a way to feel, and the way is real. Peace signs black and white above your head. And on each side the wise creature said, meditate to higher states, with white light and gray lakes. Well-fed hunger from war but insisted. Cities turned dark when the power went out. After a week of no power we had to get the hell out. But everywhere we went it was dark as night, and every passerby was asking why. But humanity is strong and we will survive. Sneaking in the back of the house with lanterns through glass doors. Creeping up the stairs, crawling on all fours. Beatboxing fat men with their backs to brick walls. Skinny girls with their legs showing and all. Well in the world shine a light for the needy. A blinding scream you can't see me. Paralyzed you can't see straight. Magnetized it seems fake. Dark blue Europa smoker, two of the same kind toka. Smoke purple call it joker. Mermaids dancing at the underwater gala with jellyfish entertainer. It's hard to obtain. Vibrate air in musical waves. Smoke above the planet, the whole world so high you can't stand it. It floated away like a moment in gray. An old thought lost but now saved. Marionettes played by the hands of fate. Stereo sets with nothing to tape. Lighter in each hand, weed in each pocket, ready to prove it to anyone stupid enough to lose it. The eye of the season watches us turn and change our temperature senseless without direction. Staring at the compass, don't know where we're heading. Enemies drooling, can't contain their fervor. Crash your server, upload a murder. Crystallized footage on digital data discs. Played on a loop for infinite tragic kicks. Gigabyte transfer without any wire. Nations kill enemies without even perspire. A Sir Sire with a large three-headed dog sitting at his lap in a mutated frog. He got answers to the futures from magical and ruthless as they come. The army broke down the door, the guns were drawn. The king waved his palm, the war was gone. Now everyone's trapped inside, a masterful ride. The mutated frog, the three-headed dog, trapped you in the arms of a goddess beyond the cold and the hottest. No taste of vision, just to feel. Senses unreal unless you feel. She spoke in strange code, felt I knew her all my life. She showed me love and showed me hell, both at the same time. Like a mind rape, it's a fine line, can't escape. But you get loose from your own noose. A golden goose laid an egg of gold on two. Inside was more gold, they lived inside a shoe. Up the foot of a giant, on the move. And gold drained from the sky, there's gold on their moon. And trees have all died, so they wear space suits. And you can never remove them or lose them, cause they can't even face. To face or hug, or love and embrace. Chase the end until you catch it. On the way, destroy and leave wreckage. Fuel burned to a crisp. Excuses dissolve off your lips. Rare chemicals cause a mental eclipse. Let you see life for what it really is. Play the game, the silly play we spin. The same game show wheels made to win. Her lipstick was red, her nails were too, her eyes were blue. Priceless is your highness, the most righteous, still on the throne of brightness. I find you in silence, deep in thought, and I slip into amazement. Gaze as deep as sediments, fossils buried under monuments, saw hail. Me under the jail, thunder will hail, fuel me and sail to the land of the lost. The final stand at any cost. Rainy, hazy Jamaica, island, sailboat, side in the colorful fish, and smoky dreams. Upside down, feeling free. All around, it's all over me. Love embraces all races through stages of races. All hatred is sacred, most minds want to taste it. Telling me to go to work, they can go to hell. I'ma go to church, sign a sound spell. Mount the cell, surround the soft cell. Wanna slide inside your soft shell. Take a ride to the ocean, love swell. Seashell, I hear worlds when never boring. See you in my dreams. See you when I close my eyes. Even when I scream angry, feel divine to save me from my own mind. I'm in the zone of the Zen, where nothing intrudes my den. There's peace on the horizon. I feast on the dead poets, then wrote their omen. Epitaph, golden tombstone broken, maps pointing to the wrong direction. Closer inspection, there's sea serpents searching the currents. I'm in a boat floating to purchase. Is it worth it? Picking up the gold, treasure the sunken measure, fingers crossed, eyes on the prize. If I lost, then I lose my sight. Squeeze out the juice to the last drop. If I drop, then I love you a lot. You're my rainy day woman, on loop, repeat my favorite record when I can't sleep. Want you near me, hold me, when I'm in a corpse, console me. It's a loss, right as a fool, it's the heart is blind. The mind is dumb, the hand is clumsy, the feeling's numb. I use music to light my eternal sun, eternal one behind the bookcase on the stairway. Tie your shoelace, cinema started, actress rehearsed, movies cursed. Old checkerboard diary, 100 years old, still pure as gold. Cities futuristic, flash of signs, fast cars pass by on cloud 9, waiting for the rain. In a tailspin, waiting for the pain. Glory can't last, there's more to the story. Pain stays, leave faster than it came. No wrong unless you can't hold it in. Keep me near your heart again. The pain is growing, long my friend. Keep you losing, keep it strong. Cut your ties, dad above you. In heaven with love and he loves you. Crack fingers only initiated, understand. Cannot satisfy this man. She played games with her hands. She drew pictures in the stand with a long stick to make us think. Crucified her luck as it was real. Made us wonder dirty deals with henchmen. The main villain plotting. The city never stopping. The town is quiet. The heart pounds the brightest. So many people without the slightest. The moon and stars. In your eyes I see them. Crashing cars. In my head I feel them. Sent to me like an angel from heaven. We haven't met but my levitation. Your wonderment is amazing. Stumbling, a daze of blazing. Look at the window in the haze. See the bright light of the tropical sway. The top of the trees and the clouds and the breeze. Bring it all on back down to me. Take it to the woman who'd rather you dead. To keep you in a woodshed if she could. Take my wood cause it's so good. Keep on looking, you might find an answer. Watch the show, 2 women lap dancing. I'm on action, minimal traction. Spitting like a fraction. Highly edible, assorted like chocolate. Different flavors and options. They're marvelous. The crowd was in suit and tie. You showed up naked, sweating like a dog. Had to hide and fake it, talking to your woman. Told you something bad. You lost everything you had. A box of lighters with nothing to smoke. A bag of herbs but you can't buy it, bro. Dueling with the samurai, rhyming variety. Face round eyes, piercing through, feel anger. Why stay calm? Yo, and grace and wonder, do not speak of harm. The monkey in the middle covered his eyes. The monkey on the right covered his ears. The monkey on the left was made of flesh. He did everything best. Multiple puzzle pieces for different pictures, put them together. It's a beautiful mixture. The ocean and the mountains, the heavens and the message spread throughout the world. Priceless my fortune aboard at the porcelain enormous fortress. With the destroyed safe in the forest, I decoy my real McCoy in a hollow space age boy. With Elroy and Sprocket, rocket conglomerate marksmen hidden where it's not obvious. Gentlemen sitting at the white table in black tie. Clowns at the other table in tie-dye. My band is grand, the majestic pillars of giant sand. Hourglass to keep time all day. Misty King rides his horse through to the lake. Mother telling stories to the baby till they sleep. Sweet dreams spend the night in heat. Digging through trash, smelly vapors. Looking to find chemical favors. Immeasurable gain, innumerable pain can't consume the pain. But we try to keep it at bay. Shattered symphony, timeless mystery. Cracked cables, frequency, split sound. Clark Gable, bad fable. Storyteller, Cain and Abel. The woman of the highway, car crash. She died Friday, 50 years ago, Mayday. We see her now in our headlights. Shaking life belief, breaking high speeds to escape and flee. Turn around to see her in your rear view. Steer you off the road. Light strobe, the final crusader, all red with the flamethrower. The game's over, murder them all, the hangover. Slip into back consciousness, you stole a kiss in the myth. No remorse for the gift, you clipped the bird's wings. Placed it in a small cage, threw a blanket over it. Little one, be careful, watch you closely. The rider on the white horse had approached me. From the castle said, don't look back. Behind me was a mistake I can't take back. There are hells to orbital to face, crucibles no man can escape. Shackles your legs, or shackles your brain. Sentimental moments, but the love was hopeless. She was my lover, the eternal moonlight above us. We are close as spirits, but far apart amongst. You motherfuckers can suck my dick till your bloody throat split the shit. Fucking bitches like Lucifer, have them serve me with leashes and chains. Designed diamonds, inscribed nameplates. A smile on her face, she serves me with grace, her slippers fit. It didn't matter, the midnight moon turned red, the band of bassoons in my head. Deep bass you felt in your chest, truth you feel in your gut, affect your whole system when you listen up. Parasites with hairy legs, crawling over a scary place larger than space. Humanity and timing, glancing me the shining, eye to eye reminding, the beauty of life climbing. Marijuana so strong it's glowing like kryptonite to a bitch for life. If you can't get it right then you fucked. Better luck next time, this time you sucked. Capable of greatness, amazing things happen with patience. Matadors at the Spanish table, music flamenco, flute is fuego. Fio, stories go back and forth like rap legends, but this isn't that, brethren. Make your mind's mission to find other sides to listen. The cat and the fish, a classic fight. The human and the mind, a classic fight. A dog and a cat, a classic fight who will bite. Bloody dreams, my only love screams in the deep. Masterful symphonies just out of reach. In the depth of sleep, shackles leave me tangled 1,000 leagues. With plenty of jewels and many fools with hungry teeth to feast and bite me, no release in sight. My might force the hand on my lovers to fight. I'm beaten and battered, not in rags but in tatters. I'm shattered in 1,000 pieces like a broken mirror, dropped into the bottom of a well and there's no escape, only reflecting darkness for the rest of my days. Viewed from 1,000 angles, the power of the glow out 1,000 angels. The flower is dead, there will be no more miracles. Imperial king sent me a black death ring, I came to sing a beautiful song while the church bell rings. And the cathedral is tall, its shadow covers the city, and the people on the street kneel to pray deeply. The children have tears in their eyes, the old breathe heavy. The magical song sung all throughout the country. Mantles are large and marble, the mirror is solid. The blue jungle is magic, the blue jungle will sink, dream inside a package. The sleeping child is magic, the passage to the mind is one way. You dare to journey, you won't escape. Everyone you love fades away, you must stay. Beautiful psychedelic creatures hold you in their arms, in a beautiful land where you never feel any harm. Symphonies of colors wash over your vision. Escape from time prison and be forever living. Iron hands slam on the desk and shake my pet cat. Take a step back, the stairs dissolve and barely escape that. I'm a brave rat living in a French kitchen eating off of dishes. If they catch me, I'm the special. It's a test though, I'm still alive in the kitchen, belt to life. Moving through the floors, gliding like escalators through the doors. Leave your mind like a white bird flying through a phoenix deep into space where it's blindingly hot and freezing. Take you along with the book and write about your witness. Sleeping digits, Tinkerbell comes and sings. Got me feeling well like a bottle of vintage red wine from the age of moonshine. French connection, unlimited sexual sections with cupids. Monroe figure, Tokyo skin, mocha scented vaginal whim. Magical split filled with shrooms and acid. Smoking it combined with tragic. Worms in the spaghetti, the fan is the planet. I'm a damn savage with the heart of a healer. I'm part of the fever dream, release the steam from the ship to travel across continent. The pilgrims and the Indians, the Navajo wars, the battle of Fort Defiance, the long walk, 1860. Bear Springs Treaty, a shirtless steel-gazed wonder man with animal bone necklace and arrow sling. Don't mess with him with the stars at the club, drinks porn, big champagne bottles, fancy glasses, minxie vixens, foxes, sending threats with henchmen, elephant tusk, piano keys in the corner, the men in the bow tie mustache, twisted nods to those who listen. Saxophone man, bleeding gums, robbery in the band. Stole from the convenience store, shot the clerk, and played till it hurt. The guitar gypsy from Spain, missing a finger, lost part of his brain. Training others, he's still quick, nimble on the strings without a pick. Vocalist, smoky husk of the woman's touch, howling to the large diaphragm recorder. Hear it hard as a boulder, hopped out from the black and white picture show. In the reality, colorful tragedy. I will always love you, but in war, I can always crush you. Red alert, base under attack. Sending Tanya the dogs, Tulsa tanks, it's a wrap. Crush your defenses and take your offense out. Felt like ages ago back in that house. Telephone wires, connections higher. Where are you? Something happened, traumatic and spoken, no joking. Eloquent time capsule, violent birds on the hill, mine is filled with turbulent chill, poetic expression. Excellence contested, championships blessed, swing heavy swords, our heavy belts and deadly turns. Into heat, little metal pieces, treble bass releases. I step on stage dreaming, sleepwalk through the musical is suitable when you've been. Memories turn to rock and shattered like clock. When the atomic bomb dropped deep in the dark, I clench my fist and strike the planet, decay under the earth, stagnant waves hit the sand. Plagiarizing my stanzas will lay you out damned. Stay in demand, the world in my hand. Majesties give the world, old maps were uncurled. Fire burnt the kingdom before the diamond's pearls. The dungeon was black, dungeons and masked men. The king was dragged out into the lion's den. Prisms red and blue, giant clouds falling through. Schisms living so true, vagrants with black beards. The cats on the pier eating fish without fears. Candlelight, operas singing without equipment. Sabotage, smash the crystal ball, watch the shadows fall. Spirit on call, my rap's the last straw that broke the camel's back in half. My raps collapsed, stacked concrete. Insomnia calm clearer, palm read by gypsies called Thera. Saying the end is nearer, Satan laughs in his fire angels cry with pride. Essential beings collide, cause sides to fire up. My desire leave me stuck, thunderstruck. Lightning painting the night sky white, splashing color in my sight. Enemies huddled in the house with the lights out and the radio on distorted. My raps reported, spit on walkie-talkie, back off me. Diesel fuel spark the brainstem and gasoline. Makes me hem my seams to spiritual dreams. And all white holy sound like Enya raps Benya. Surrender, alive, barren, endless size changes from huge to tiny, soothe. Spiny cruise through time, choose this life if you can find the path. Center of your eye, tears to cry. Years to wonder why, painted red as the sky. During sunset, this is getting fun yet. You lost the joy, so you feel the sorrow. You were just a boy, dreaming about tomorrow. Made it far but fell behind. Statues being built, runes will rise. Druids under purple skies at Stonehenge. In the night, sacred rituals awoke in. A bow smoking foe spent his millions to enhance his brilliance. Sister, why did you fall to the dark land when the flowers you held were a bouquet in hand? You shifted a listless sand. Smile, empty eyes, clam Casanova's tattered and older. Cold shoulder almost broke his arm. Down to my last charm, rabbit's feet, chicken's beak. Walking past the whispering creek, I see majestic ducks, black snake and peacocks. The spirit deer ancestor of native Indian stock. CD cylindrical spin with laser guided images. Turn data to soundscapes, pound the stage. Speaker bass rage, snare drum don't dare rum. A flare gun is stunned to keep you locked in. Boxed in, but still boxing. I can win the 12th round with a giant inflatable clown battling outside the time-space continuum. Who's winning them? Flew through the windshield, my head made a mess. It was a dream nonetheless, blind witches and half deaf. Boils on flesh with a cauldron and large steak, take a sip. Flying with the raven through the night, berry craven. Picking out arrangements of flowery tastes. The hour we wait, from man to bird. A puff of smoke, a magic word. A smile spread my wings and unheard. Long distance designs, pigment color my eyes. We're going way down, underneath ground. Subterranean, homesick sound. My bones grow to 6 inches around. 6 splints, intense big tips for sex. I speak in jest to keep my flesh heavy set. Steady, better yet ready. Aim fire medley. Unchain out the gate, ready to claim a stake. Bang a vampiress with a tire and iron strike, no less. Through the chest, no mess, no blood, no stench, just powder. And lay in the flower inside the rundown mansion with a casket on the podium. Push it into life, 500 pounds, it's hard to go with 'em. Rising from the velvet box, my thoughts on ancient plots. Crushed empires, art lost to live wires. Stolen and destroyed poets and inventors. Never-ending civilization senders making a mess. Breaking the best, saving the worst. So much in the discography, a church of man. With the worst to stand, all the hearts lined up in a row. All the clubs had to go, the spades moving toe. The joker always knows, the generals marching to my swan song. Put your lighters up and get higher, what? Just for me and my memory. Get by or get tied up to the train tracks, that's where my brain's at. Chandelier on the ceiling moving back and forth. The time we ride a dark horse through the Norse. North to south we travel with watches and maps. Compass and stamps trapped. The queen kneeled and washed my tired feet. The king fed me from his royal fridge. I toiled on his bridge, the ships would sink. crashed before the reaching shore. So many tales and more. Captain cut his leg off when it got infected. Many men ghosts of the sea haunted. It's a small wonder, a little idea in the heart of a child. The smile is white, the eyes are wild. Shadows coming over me, I soldier on for infinity. Fight like the fish, jewels on my dish. Rings on my fingers, hands large and heavy. Wrapped around your throat, spilled your cherry coat, and spilled your blood over the note you wrote. You tumbled out into the street, the dogs were barking, I felt the heat. Like LeBron, but now I'm gone too. A fight I can't win, but I'm strong too. So I will fight till I can't move, and I'm consumed, boxing with all the foes I've known in a lifetime. It's easy to write rhymes, it's hard to fight mine. Addiction is distant, the scars remain visible. Decisions full of doubt, regrets travel south. Animals in the house, smells like a zoo. The lonely tiger, the bored gorillas run wild, cut the cord and fill us. My blank canvas was filled with numbers and clocks and full of wonders. You begged me all night, I finally gave in. I showed you the way in. You begged me to quit. I made you stay till you fainted, blacked out and panted. I awaited and faced it. The walls are lit by artificial light. Plastic thoughts in a fake world to decide. Your love and hatred collide. They are the same thing in my eyes. Everything you feel, the waves splash. Fade to black and fade back in and change, feeling strange. Your eyes looked at me like you knew more than I said. I am that. See through, affect the dead. Rest in peace, I said. I close my eyes, realize what I said. Stare in the mirror until you forget. My wisdom was holy, my ignorance was bliss. My vision was psychedelic and full of gifts. How much longer can we run in place like hamsters are the human race? We feel trouble rise like rocket ships to space. Hardships with troublesome clock blasted in your face. I killed a man, a saint. I did it out of anger, hidden in disguise. Chills all through the fighter. When he fell to the floor and couldn't get back to his feet forevermore. We fought so hard all our lives and now it's wasted. No one is perfect, nothing is sacred. You cost me a fortune, you laughed while I cried. In this haunted house all alone, just my demons and I. Sinister shadow that follows me up the stairs. I always made it up safely, but I was always scared. Outside there's a wind and spirit in the air. There's leaves that rustle and shake me and fill me with fear. The shower blinds my eyes, I can't open them in time. The nightmare just begun, I won't awake this night. See me in a large bubble floating above the sky. Electricity all around me and wide open my eyes. I'm going higher and higher, no one ever sees me. She loves me and she hates me, picking flowers, dissecting them for hours. All engagements have ended, this is the sentence. Everything is changing in a second. She was forever immortalized on paper. He was forever immortalized on celluloid capers. Dawn rose without favor. Roses on the grave we savor. Masquerade is over. The masks are taken higher than the loft. Call me harder, call me soft. Call it off, a 9-inch rock hard, 6-inch circumference baton swinging like a magic wand. Hit you in the arm, you can hear the slap. The gun clap, feel death, it's a trap. Boys crying at the altar, the water leaked in the roof. Savage religious leaders lose the faith of the truth. Murder from my message is hard to tell the youth. Now I'm heavenly impressed, surrender the juices. Dry as a bone, sandy stone. Laid on the golden road, time takes its hold. Relinquish the essence, finish my earthly sentence. The amour spread petals across the floor leading to the door. Walking to find her on her bed, she's like silk. You're like rubber, I love her. She's so soft, you so tough, I love her. She's so fair, you're so there in the dark lair. I escape, walk with me out of this escapade. Swim with me in this rejuvenation lake. The stars in the night were ours to own. The secret is like we've only been shown, nobody to tell. Because nobody will know what it means to us. And now to grow, pen the blinds and take a look outside. Let the light penetrate you, magistrate. Raven wings, analogous pageant strip cannabis growing out in the sticks. Give it to you as a present. A 3x4 tin filled to the brim. Do you see in do you believe in magic? Sweaty hands, I got money to start a band. I need horns on a grandstand. The courage of a fighter ripples on the water. Cast a stone, smoke a bone, boast that the pale ghost is home. Syntax foreign unless you're soaring. Man mimicking eagles, fly above traffic signs, no speed limit. Going all in, enjoying it. At the ball in fancy costumes, the fire's violinist. The greatest single ruler of the finest lineage. Skinner's fingers, skinny long toes. Silly listeners all below. Mustache man with a heavy beard and eyebrows. Turban on like a god, red ruby looking odd. To those brainwashed when the pain stops, you may watch with different vision. Listen kids, you spend your days unfed. Eat the holy fruit to see the stony root. Come to life, your third eye shines. Smoke the green leaf like tea, then go stronger and repeat. Heavyweight with a cut eye, but that you can heal, you won't die. Some try and get left buried under the earth. There's worse ways to spend your church. Type 4 cassette, heavy metal in depth. Young dame with an iPod, my god, I put my rod in her eye socket. I'ma try to stop her, she looks hotter than a noxious toxic vomit inducing angel opera flower bud, honeycomb proper. Stick the dreidel under the table, Sinatra at the Casano. Yo, Gambinos, Dan Marinos, I'm San Marino drinking Beano with a hoe. Fat women so large they're all abdomen. Big juicy lips and beer claws, you can have them all. My skinny girl is barely in this world, but her mind is filled with collective pearls. Silk tuxedos, this is luxurio, horror like Argento. My memento was a small memo containing the code to the masterwork life. File 10 years long and never a hint of denial. Child to man, grow older and colder without plan. Sitting back in the leather chair, not a care in the air. Sitting forward, ready to go on a whim, I'll let you know. Orphans drinking from porcelain in the mausoleum. Living with the dead and all those that try to be them. European cigarette boxes littered on the porch. Imported distorted options, set off the torch. Scorch marks on the pavement, cars spread off. Tires left rubber almost crashed. Out of control, had to smash the brake. Spun around and did a double take. Turned around and saw my life twice. More lives than a cat, more cheese than a rat, more dick than a bat, more crosshairs of black and heavy blast. Power lights the high voltage. Cause commotion and go unnoticed, just smoking till my band plays and the hands begin to wave and the faces change. I'm the master of emotion, the sound of devotion, dedication soaked wet with sweat pouring from my head. Tension winter, snow falling slow in the snow globe of my home. Wanton traveler with javelins, going mad, twisted ballerina, dancing to fever, midnight dreamer, mistress receiver, tattered kiss, torn mistress on the fence, might show up with face painted starry, scars leave marks feeling sorry, painful reminders of ancient lullabies, of the past a new master hide the woe, billowing clouds of smoke and choke your lungs, the house on the coast with the lights on, it's midnight and the fight's on. You're stranded, tangled in a python, strung along the merry-go-round bound. Cyclical, the right or wrong, collide dead and gone, better strong. I'll come back in song, new times and hexes, vexes. Textman's food the best, test and less. You plan to master that could take years and make wrinkles appear. From the holy sphere, stress to succeed. Pressure cooked the fire took you to the breaking point. Thermometer broke, the heat made you lose your voice. Elegant ribbons falling from behind you. Above you in the sky, VHS tape remind you. Sign to sign, I love you, midnight blue motions. My faculties are coasting, my thought process is floating. Breathe less oxygen, watch for the heart's man. I will eat you in a New York minute. Synthetic displays of affection on LCD lit by LED. Cut to tape or cut to PC. Guitar amplifier hissing with static. Bash the song on with lyrical magic. During the storm, rain stampeded the strong. Not many survived, the season was long. She turned to me with lover's eyes, and I felt heart well with pride. Yo, she stood with me in the holy light. She waited for me to come to her side. I'll love you forever because you were always there. Like a weeping pillar materialized in the air. You're my ghostly angel, we've never touched, but I feel you inside, it means so much. Thank you for your love you sent. And all the times you listened to me, I listened to you for the century. You're a brilliant entity. Don't know why you're meant to me. We changed each other's lives for the better. We made a pact that we both entered. This is not an illusion or just a song. This is the truth, reality all along. I wish I could hold you close and then you'd be gone. Just a specter from the beyond. I need to keep you safe from harm, but you're so far away, my charm. We don't need to speak to relate. Come closer in waves, your slender shape, your large eyes, and you're so great. The greatest person in the human race, I said. Years ago with a smiling face, it's come true. Destiny will replace a perfect painting rotting in the wet. Element of life, element of death. Rotting flesh in the art museum. The stench of the theater goer said it was from heaven. Mystic designer with weird moon necklace, glow in the nighttime, magically scented. Eyes cause hypnotizing trances, glances, inspections. Masterful lover and also teacher of practice. Different strange variations and techniques learned from study of ancient Greeks. Other civilizations under siege, mythical ideas of other places. She blew my mind by taking me through stages. I'm not who you appear to be. I'm not who you seem to be. I fear you equally, as you fear the sting of a bee. An enemy of you is a friend of me. We hustle endlessly, deprived of sleep and serenity. We do it all for the love of any team. Silly me, I'm the villain with yellow teeth. The scar on his face don't need jelly beans. Practicing satanic match with a dragon. At the pageant with a costume. Blowing a ram horn on a full moon. The angel song we play along. The rain is strong, we lay in it for long bouts to cleanse ourselves of doubt. Tubes taking you down a dark robotic chamber, and you become the robot, now you're in danger. Circuits sparking head on constant swivel, unable to move your body on your own command. Eternal stand, the general brand. White hair, blue eyes, and veiny hands. White teeth, tall and slender, pale as albino. Swimming in the pool with his jewel. And women who are bigger than him with more muscles than me. We struggle with them, stabbed in the abdomen, I ran. Made it through the garden of the mansion in the moonlight. Blood on my 2 shoes, eyes raging with fight. Flower and bloom, stepped on them in damn fright. Kicked a big dog but didn't use my knife. Came across a river with a log. I hopped on downstream into a new dream. 2 bitches, me and liquid clean. On their knees like draws drawn. Yo. Sweetly seeps from the speaker's honey to your eardrum. Rainbow Mountain, let's climb higher like fire. Don't let it slip away, you could be sick for days. Serenade the lady on the hilltop with the steel watch still broke the lock. Monsters and men, we're howling at tomorrow. I locked the door, erased all my sorrow. All I needed was you, the moon was fine. All I needed was all the time, power to rewind. Thrown to the wolves, but saved by the shepherd. Awoken to the prayers heard by Saint Mary. Then if you're still in suit, may not vary. Singing, singing songs, singing and carry. Torch bringers in the pyramid, trapped in heat. Many nights till come back, curse the street. Finally the moment everyone's been waiting for. Show up in the final minute of the final hour and shore. Sweet dreams, millions of dollars, enterprises, a fortune. Mastered every art, illusion, and storming. Smell of money, pussy, success, and the same cynical heaters. Keep an eye on my flame. Trying to douse it, but I ignite it again. With a pen and twisted venom, I inject. Yo, I inspect your rap style for flaws. Shatter it, melt it down, and pause. Evaluate your beat sheet, make better beats in a week. Slipping through portals, multi-dimensional turtles, intelligent circles. Eyes watching you, sprawling across the skyscape. This is pumping speech levels up. You're stuck in the fury left cut. Whirlwinds thrown from microphones, explode and reload with each breast. Pierce your eardrum flesh with bass and heavy snare drum in the back room. It's dimly lit and too fit. Women on each hip. Pool sticks and cue cards and Rubik's cubes to pass the day in a bad mood. Torn jackets, pants creating static, shoes black and filthy, blunt tobacco and stinky thick hair, a dog with no hair. Recite verses with no care. Perfection is the only good allowance. You slip up then bow to us. You can't keep up with these forceful displays. Intimidate you and make you behave. Put you back in your tank, silos overflowing, glowing when I speak my potion. From our verbal potent, leave listeners floating. Headphones broken cause the bass is showing. Vocals cut through the atmosphere, foggy and you hear me clear in the mic booth with a black box to record doom. You'll get the reward soon, get you high in a minute with the sound I invented. Panties dripping before I stick my dick and tides are adrift. Oceans are thick, sentence me to 40 years of rain. I'll come back drained, handcuff me, scar my brain. I'll still unleash my pain. Stole the keys to your world, open up and stole the girl. Broker, a joker, attack like a vulture, style and culture. I'm the boombox, tube sock, who's hip-hop rock. I'll twist you so quick to dismiss you, split you down the center like an arrow going right through you. Strike you with lightning and curse you with voodoo. Stabbed your loved ones and bastardized your sons. Bury you with maggots, let your corpse get fucked by faggots. Kick your head off a cliff, laugh and smoke a spliff and ride in a dragon into deep space with a big lion dog with a sheep's face. colder and colder till we reach the solar. Space communication with the nation. Asteroids passing by, space traffic. I leave trails behind the static of our craft. Large beasts with robot wings and purple things. Breathing smoke that gets you high. He'll tell a joke so funny he'll make you cry. Drop you off on a base. The farthest depths of an alien races is a space case. Blackness circles the clairvoyant fortune teller. A real seer with the magic that'll make you welter. She'll tease you then deceive you, but if you reach you to teach you. Tattoos all over, piercings that hurt, sting worse than a cobra. Never flirt, feel the pain, cut you open, find the source. Now you're golden on a seesaw the size of Earth, but in another universe. I'm on one end and a doll on the other, high in the air moving downward, frozen, cold shock. Here you come with your angelic smile and snake eyes, sitting on the corner, slithering skinny hips, Cuban features like a casual relaxed, so laid back and casual, secrets only you know. Reveal the truth, conceal the lie, seal the package. The deal is savage, but I ravage with adage. Crystal diamonds in exchange for this miserable engage. Makes me safe-faced when times taste bitter. Sinister times make me feel like a winner. When I receive the prize, hundreds on your eyes. Pay the money with a smile. The long drive up the aisle with police scanners and cameras. Magical amber embers, endangered species on the rise in toxic feces. So I despise, smile halfway, stopping midway. There's no love today, fingers play the letters better than Zeppelin on a guitar star sender. Through the never-ending maze of rhymes, like notes to engage your mind and hope to blaze you high. Like the North Star, silicone tits in a sports bar, jiggling like a porn star to the scoring car. Street hop, drum slow like robot touch slow. Must have been tripping when this rhythm was invented. Bastards are melting in the four-alarm, scars on my arm and lines on my palm. Marks on my face, marks love, underwater coming up for air, disturbing your hair. Pull out and dissolve the stare, gave your eggs. Catch them and now to save. Patience barely arrive. How many can you save? There's a time clock and a time bomb. 2 wires, 2 men, one's a liar. Each you a choice and we got you higher. I'm Elvis to you motherfuckers with Sunday cucumber dick slumber party. Having it back to the wagon on the trail. Smacking a dragon on the tail. Climbing on the back and rider to the third rail. All hail the ruler, I took the throne and statue fell. Cities were never the same and the streets cracked. Cats asleep, passed out on my lap. Chest hair bright black, teeth yellow as a matter of fact. Strapped with hands and packed heavy logical, steady optical street. Righteous, only do the right thing. Gonna fight, it might flee. I might get ugly and bloody jackrabbits white in the hat. Pulled out cause they don't know about that. Dipping in the well, trying to quench my thirst, dripping sweat, wet, don't make it hurt. Pleasure tingles the back of your brain. My face show no emotion, but that pussy slain like a beast from the night. Now the emotion rain, I'm the king, that's the thing. Only the brave can stay within the maiden dim, daily lit, damn to stamp. She touched me all over, wet as an ocean. Imagine the potion she drinks, potion her serpent moaning. Woman sultry and sexy with intentions on love making. The whole night through, she'll be calling you. Answer the phone, be alone. She'll walk through the door wearing a gown. Do what you will, she move for you still. Taste the sweet perfume as she glides in the room like a ghost. But fantasy in your mind come true in real life. She drops to her knees, take, slide on that how. The window breaks as the foul sense of air crashes through the fair night room. Monsters on motorcycles come riding in, swinging chains. Now you went too far, Citadel was abandoned, the cult of the dead. Except one man and now he wrote this well. His book was 1,000,000 pages and full of spells. They came and destroyed it and gave him hell. Pitchforks and John Lennon posters with Chairman Mao and Sonic Vulture. Stealing cultures, no clubs to join. Drugs to free your mind, don't believe the hype. Jezebels are red on the street by the building. Walk outside, you see one glance, change your life. Everything is perfect, let's savor the aroma. One small rule, hey yo, it's all over. She told me get lost, a Bermuda Triangle by the Holy Cross. Never seen again. The occult contacting me, bring back needles with long tips, holding in poisons injected in the hips, causing convulsions, making you have wild fevered fantasies, thinking they're real. The brain is the heaviest steel that can make anything you feel. Looking back, can't see your head. Left, right, up, down instead. Dig the graves deep. Undertaker with muscles, but who will bury the Undertaker? Leaves Russell. Psych on sit, the whistle sings when the wind howls from the force inside. The feel of the late afternoon after it's rained. The sun is hidden by the cloudy shade, obscured by the night moon, ruled by Hades. Vintage computer by Tandy to program beats. Murky water, can't see where you're swimming. Bump into something mean with jaws and venom. At the game room making a killing. Leave a suitcase of money top billing. Double or nothing, win again, buy a haunted house. Somebody died in it, but you don't cry. You're fucking on the bed, the ceiling span spinning over your head, fans, ghostly moan. I go instead, going out of your mind, run out to the tool shed, find an axe and jam it into your skin. Detective successing on insect spray repellent to send a message to them to stay away. Police tape outlines in front news page, story headlines, murder at the mansion, sexy woman modeling for sex, found dead with her head and blame the other man, the skeleton man who loved her as much as he can. Black beard and mustache down his lips like half fish. He got served a radish, a small white cup with words from Florida. Inside was a juice. He drank it and got in the mood. At the table with fish and fables, he ate it and scored a victory for his able to tame the insatiable appetite of the woman's labial werewolves. And tasting the door, and tasting the moon, the wooden spoon, the golden moon. She sees me as some sort of obvious, reminiscent image of relentless despicableness. I'm like a jackal with no senses, like my teeth are jagged peaks, made to eat freaks. She thinks I'm some kind of clown, with no makeup on but a frown. A sad joke with no float, a little midget with a gimp dick, a big bitch with a little brain, a little kid or an old shame. I'm like some kind of tortured, immature brat who never suffered, but only works and doesn't care about no other. She sees me as a loser, abuser, psycho monster man with tiny hands and little glands. Like someone who can't see straight or tie a shoelace or even breathe or sneeze. She sees me as some molecule, subatomic to her massive optic. She views herself as some gospel queen and only one in the world full of her own prestige, like she thinks she's free to be obscenely mean, but she's right at night to do what she wants. Morning she do as she please. All day I'm on my knees. She treats me like a slave, a wannabe renegade, a rich poor bastard, sore strong weak idiot freak. I'm a sentimental geek, I'm a cold hard bastard. I'm the worst, I'm the best, I'm the hatred in the flesh. I'm the reason you broke yourself for no help. She thinks I'm a crypto klepto fatso skinny dying, live forever, bad man multiplying, always crying, never being sensitive. She thinks I'm Lucifer or a poor man's god. I'm the only man odd, and people look like I'm a nodding sod or a sobbing blob or a high relic. I'm a fine teller, mastermind, wretched genius, perfect and never right, ever forever sever ties. Coincidentally, you are a peach on the tree that roots deep. The fruits are sweet, the bark is strong, the seeds are long. To her, this is a loser's opus. It's a weak joke of a song. It's the worst of all. It's so bad that it shouldn't exist. It's a stupid piece of shit. The lyrics are flowing, vocal quality are weak, and obviously she says I'm wasting my time. I ain't doing it right. She don't know why, but she not feeling it. I can't make her come, I can't make her fun. Instead, I make her run out into the sun. She says she'll love me forever. She says she never wanted me. She says the most important thing to her is me. At the same time, she wish she never had me. Like I'm just a man, I'm not perfect. I've had a plan since the beginning. I'm gonna finish it. These things I'm just a lucky delinquent, musty and ignorant. Trust me, no exaggeration. She thinks I'll never make a hit. Maybe I should just quiet. Obviously I did and quit. That's reasonable. I think I got more in me. Just give me what I need and I'll soar to infinity for eternity. But it's her who I can't rid of. Fed up. But now the ropes hang from my arms to my waist, my legs the chain. If the rope breaks when I hang myself over the lake, then I'll die anyway, cause I'm tied to a weight. Rocking back and forth in the silo with a wino with a vagina like some fangle. The last two people on earth is a megahertz burst. Left most dead in the church. 2 batons, a cheerleader in her palm. The teacher with the chloroform in her dorm. The leader with his hand on the red button. Pushed it cause he gave up. A gun popped and shot him, and only him. It was a trick set up by the real ruler strict.